I hear them talking about Social Security. And I said, no, that's what we have. No, that's what we have. I said, wait a minute. You have a Social Security system? Yeah. You call it a Social Security system? Yeah. Everybody's got to take a number? Yeah. We have the capability today, men have the capability of numbering every person on this planet. It's not a big deal anymore. What we see is centralized power, which is not a good thing. Okay? Because once all the power is concentrated in one place, one strong deceiver liar can come in and take over the whole business. See? It appears to me that when crisis number 1 occurs, we'll see the New World Order. And there's very likely a change that takes place. Whether it'll be a change in name at that point to something other than the UN, I don't know. I don't expect a global numbering system at crisis number 1. I'm just telling you how I see it. When we get here, now we set up this system that has 3.5 years. It says, and power was given unto him for 3.5 years. Times and a half. Power in the Greek right there is authority. He rules. He has legal authority, okay? And I see, this is just personal, I see that in this early crisis and the aftermath, things are going to be difficult. More difficult than they are at this point, and they're really not difficult now. I have some statements from people in business, and they say that what is coming in the very near future is going to make 1929, the Great Depression we call it, look like a picnic. All right? That starts here. Perhaps we're already in the early stages, but if you know anything about 1929, in 1929 you had the market crash, but are you aware of when the depths of the Depression occurred? The deepest, lowest point of the Depression was 3.5 years later.
Yeah, it was later. Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? So crisis number 2, and we'll deal with that in the next session here, changes the whole arrangement. It's no longer a few nations. It's no longer a few developed nations. It's no longer the guys that agree to go along with the plan. Here, everybody's going to go along with it. Well, how do you do that? Well, we'll talk about that. How do you convince everybody to do that? You have to have a crisis. I mean, a real big, bad crisis. And then people will do anything. I mean, that's the most sensitive nerve in the body. Right there. I want you to see that this whole business, New World Order, One World Order, is a devious plan to take possession of this piece of real estate. Well, I just don't figure out how you can work that in. Well, when we get to crisis number 2, you will see that. You will see. God's solemn oath, I will not leave thee until I have done that which I have spoken. And that's where we pick up after we take this break.